Hello everyone, welcome back to Stagcraft, episode 2, season 2. I've built my house. Some stuff been going on over there as well. But are you ready? 3, 2, 1. This is my house. I've finished building. I'm very pleased with it. So last episode we got to just that bit there. And we had nothing on the sides, so I've gone ahead and I've finished the roof and everything, and I've furnished the house. I've gone and I've done that. Just add a little map wall. So there's us. There's like town center thing for right now. My mine shaft down there. Got some furnaces under the stairs. There's a chest with unsorted things, chest with some sorted things, chest with other things, kind of sorted, but not really. Got a bit of a carpet in here. My bed's there. Got a couple of chests and stuff. It's looking really nice. It's got kind of a... Oh, and I've put a little window in the roof up there. That actually looks really nice, I think. So what I've done there is I've just pulled out the... As you can see, I've used stair blocks to bring it out. One, and then I put stair block on the top, and then block of wood underneath. I think it actually gives the roof a nice bit of, little bit of detailing in there, and it looks really nice at night. How the lighting changes from my chandelier in the roof, and of course, Mike has been busy building his house. His house is finished. I think it was finished in my last episode as well. He started building something here. Not too sure what that is. But we're going to go and have a... let's go sleep first. I'll explain that in a minute. We'll go... I'm going to keep you guys up to date with what's going on in our community area kind of thing. Town bit. I've got diamonds. Got diamond stuff. And we're going to go for like a little... Oh, there's a lot of W's. W. We're gonna just go and have a look, have a nosy around, I guess, and we will keep everyone up to date with what's going on. So at the moment there are three people living in the immediate vicinity of spawn. Myself, Mike, and I think it's Papadona and Megadona. They are over there. This is kind of community-based food stuffs, I think, at the moment. So I've been kind of busy doing some redstone work with this, which is my chicken farm, the public chicken dispenser. What we've got is, it's a manual refill, so you've got chicken in here at the moment for people to grab, cooked at the moment, and then you just take the eggs that will fall into that chest, and bring it up to the top, put it in this chest, and then it feeds through. You flick the switch and it starts to shoot them out. That kind of works. I think this is the best idea to use in spawn anyway, because this actually allows people when they move away to be able to come to a place where they'll have loads of eggs and be able to start their own if they wish to, because I probably will if I move away. We've got another portal now. We actually spawn straight into a fortress right next to all this nether wart that we've got. We've got an enchanting table, which is, I think it's a level 24 enchant right now, which is what I've enchanted my pickaxe with. It's the only thing I've enchanted that high so far. It's the highest enchant I've done. And then we've got Mrk2 has also built a farm here, just a wheat farm, 2 stories. Looks really nice. Don't know what the hell that is. Someone will probably, it'll probably come to light at some point. And just over here, I think we have Papa and Megadona, who are living down here. They've actually got enough stuff to have built 2 note blocks. I can't remember what goes into a note block. All is welcome except for Batman. Okay, so they've got this just little shack thing, and they have a hidden chest here, so if anyone wants to know, there was diamonds and stuff in there the other day. I don't know where they've put that now, because it sure as hell isn't in there. So they may have it on their person right now, but I don't know. And then... and that's their doorbell. It's actually quite a nice idea. Oh no, we've got and then venturing further away from spawn, we have oh, hey, you can just burn, you can die. Venturing further away, we have Donovan. Donovan's out here. He's building this over here, which is, I think it's actually all made out of birch right now. It's not finished. Definitely is not finished. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a roof. I haven't been in here though. And he's dirted up his walls. Oh, it does have a roof, made of dirt. How much stuff's he got? Oh, not much. Should probably help him out if he needs it. But he's living all the way out here. He's got nice beachfront property. Actually, it's really nice what he's done here. He's actually flattened this, terraformed it. I'm just too lazy to do terraforming. I absolutely hate that job. And he's overlooking the sea, which is really nice. I'm well gel, bro. And then, of course, we're gonna head on over to Will's, I think. Actually, yeah, we'll do that, and then I'll explain the mystery building thing. So, how are you guys doing? You doing well? Good, good. Yeah, I've been a bit late by recording this. My second episode is actually a couple days after I did episode 1, because I was extremely hungover yesterday. I went out with a few friends for a birthday and I got far too drunk. Yeah, I won't be doing that again. That was just stupid dumb. Stupid dumb. Yeah, I've never been so drunk in my life, and I hated every second of it. So kids, don't drink. Drink in moderation. Now I know my limits. Yada yada. Bing bing bing. Bong bong bong. So this is Will's little safe house for. Oh, he's got a brewing station and everything. Oh, he wanted underwater breathing stuff. Some nice stuff. So also some other brewing stuff. Lots of wood. Will has been. I think he must have ventured out because he's managed to get roofed forest, and I know for a fact that there isn't a roof forest on this island because I've looked at the seed and I'm pretty sure he's actually gone too far. But never mind. You know, it's something that we can all need, and it's for the community, I guess. Will's going to be living on a boat. He's gone again for the big project, and actually right now this is only one day's work that he's done. He's for what he's done today, this is pretty good. Like, this is some serious work, because I know building a boat is a hard-ass task. I said that really badly. Hard-ass task. And yeah, he's done pretty good at that. That'll be done pretty soon if he keeps working it at this pace, and he probably will be, because it's Easter in the UK, so we're off schools and colleges and stuff. But yeah, this is what you missed on Stagcraft. Now you're all caught up. And this over here is my mystery guest building. I have started planning out my latest patron room, and it's going to be pretty grand. I've taken inspiration from the Pantheon in Rome. It has a similar design with what I'm going to go for. I've worked on the front because the front was something I was a bit concerned about, and it still concerns me, to be honest. I'm using stone brick a lot, and I've got this what is it? It's that. Yeah, it's that. And what's going to happen here is it's going to have a triangular roof from this point which intersects with a circle. The circle will go up into a dome with a hole in the roof. Hopefully at some point I can get a beacon here, which will be like a spawn beacon, and I will place that down below, because what I intend on doing is to dig this out quite deeply actually, and then have a staircase that goes around the middle and has names on the walls, I think. Maybe it ventures off into other underground locations for different kinds of things, but I'm actually saving this area as well. This is going to be the server upkeepers from my Patron page, because you can be a server upkeeper, which is a person who pays $2 a month, I think. Yeah, $2 a month. There are 10 places, and you will get like a nice little place in here. And I think having it at the front here is better. Although, you know, you will get your shout outs. So there you go. So I've been working on the front here, and I'm not sure what I think of it. Do I have my shovel on me? Of course I don't. I have just a crap ton of iron for no reason. I thought I'd build it close to my house because I don't want to go intersecting other people's builds either. Mainly because, you know, people could get really annoyed. I probably did have a shovel on me. I did have a shovel. I am idiot. Anyway, now I have two, so yeah, screw you. I'm not sure if I like it. I really am not sure. It's just this top bit. I think I may want to go higher. I think that might be my problem. I'm not sure. Go big or go home and all. I think that's what we've got to do. We need to make it taller. Not by too many blocks, I don't think. Because, well, that would just be dumb. So I've got my unbreaking axe. I think this is unbreaking on here. So yeah, diamond axe. Oh, I can see Will's boat from here. I can see my boat from here. Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty dumb. This has got to go higher because the flooring is this high. This needs to be higher. I think the doorway needs to go higher too. That's pretty much... Everything's got to go bigger. That's pretty much how it's got to be. Yeah, so I didn't record yesterday because I had a stupid hangover of stupid proportions because I drank stupid amounts. Never mix your drinks, kids, because that's the worst part. Need more stone. I've been smelting a load of stone, so that's fine. Yeah, it just needs to be taller. Yeah. I keep dipping in and out of that story, don't I? So, yeah, it was a friend of mine, it was his birthday, so we went around to his, and we had food, which is what typical normal British people have. We have food at birthday parties. Ooh, iron, nice. Let's put that away. There's probably going to be some mobs spawning in here because there's not enough light here. Oomph. So we went to my friend's house and he cooked, I think his sister actually cooked the food, but it was really nice food, and there was wine and there was other food and there was other stuff coming my way. There was wine and what else was there? There was just like Bacardi and all sorts. Lots of alcohol. Lots of mixing alcohol as well. Bad idea. Never really drunk that much before, and I was talking away, and there's a point where I like to think I get funny. I find myself funny, and that's the point where I like to stay. But the thing is, I didn't stay there. I drank more, and then I started doing stupid stuff, like falling off benches, and then saying stupid stuff as well, which wasn't really that funny. It was hilarious to me, because it was me, and everyone was just, yeah. And then we started playing this stupid drinking game. Stupid drinking games. Where, yeah, you rolled a 50p piece, which is one of the larger coins in the Great British Pound, and is it a hexagon or something? Hexagon or pentagon or something like that. And so, hello. So you like roll it on an A4 piece of paper, and wherever it lands, you draw around it, and you write something. and then if you throw again, or the next person throws, and they, oh dang it, and they land on that area, they have to do whatever it says in the coin. I could go to sleep and make it day. That would have been wise, wouldn't it? And that you have to do that, and a lot of them are like really stupid dares, like, oh, you've got to drink this, you've got to kiss that person, you've got to lick their face. My friends are weird. I also did write a lick face one, but there we go. I'm just a funny person. And yeah, that happened. But it was fine. It was just the next day, because a lot of my friends, my friends went out and they got more alcohol because they wanted different stuff, and so they got peach schnapps, which is like, it's my favorite drink. That and lemonade put together was amazing, and hooch. We tried it with hooch. If you've never tried hooch, it's like a lemony kind of, I don't know what it is really. It's just lemon flavored niceness. Put all that together and it made a drink of pure awesome. And I basically drank that for the rest of the evening. I was drinking that when we were playing the drinking game, and yeah, it went down like nobody's business. I drank that stuff like crazy. It even got to the point where I was like, oh, this is amazing, everyone's my best friend. Actually, no, I never got to that point. No one's my best friend. Nah. But apparently I was so drunk that I needed an escort home. Someone took me home. I think it was my buddy Will. Not Will from this server. Another buddy Will. Took me home. Which is really strange because he lives on the other side of my town. But okay. That's fine. He was very kind. Thank you very much, Will. You know who you are. Very kind of you. But I remember leaving because I nearly fell over. Because there were people sat in the doorway. I can't remember who was, but they were sat in the damn doorway, which is like a stupid health and safety hazard, you know. Shoo. And then I tripped over them whilst jumping. I think I jumped towards them. And I was like, oh, hey guys, and I'm dead. No, I landed it fine. I was alright. And that's all I remember. I don't actually remember someone leaving with me, but apparently they did. Apparently they did. I got home fine. I woke up in the morning with a throbbing head and my phone going off with just repetitive alarms and annoying noises from people asking me if I was hungover from the night before. But yeah, it was fun. Yes. Gets to a point where you get so drunk that it's never fun anymore because you're just dying inside. And everyone will experience that one day. I hope it's not extreme. Mine wasn't too extreme, to be fair. I've seen my brother in worse states, so yeah, I didn't throw up, which my brother has done, which is just, that's when you've gone really too far. And that usually gets to the point where you're like, I'm never drinking again. I know I said that. I said never again am I drinking that much because I was aware that I was so drunk that it was just stupid. Like everything I was doing, you can't focus on something. When I'm drunk, I don't know if this is with everyone, but everything's like really sharp and nice. It's just you can't keep your eyes on one thing. You just, oh hey, it's just like if I was looking at that sunflower, it would be going, and that's just really fucking annoying. Yeah, it's like dumb annoying. Yeah, so I will not be drinking again for quite a while, unless a special occasion turns up, which I don't think there is one coming up soon. There is, well, I'm going I going anywhere? Yeah, I'm going out with those same friends again, but that's to someone's house just for a barbecue, so I will be drinking very little, probably just normal drinks like Coke, Pepsi, those sorts of things. Lemonade. Yeah, I have learnt my lesson from drinking. Drinking is a very bad thing. So I will stop. Well, not forever. What kind of person stops drinking forever? Crazy people, that's who. It's crazy. I'm going to put some beams in, because I love me some beams, and I've got loads of wood. Wait, is that the right one? Yeah, it is, spruce. And so, yeah, bad times for me. I woke up in the morning, my parents knew I was drunk, and oh, hello phone, you just did a vibrate. It's probably either Twitch or an email. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, yeah. Story time with Matt. Matt does not do drink too good. Matt does not like the drink. Yeah, I might do more of these storytelling things, especially while building. It makes sense. I'll have to rack my brain for a few better stories, but that was one of recent intrigues. Let's see, what can I think of? Interesting stories about me. I don't know. Oh, here's one. At my school was actually really cool looking back at it. They actually were very nice, because we had a thing, the government had a scheme where they wanted to get students more creative. They wanted people to get into the arts and other such things. And one of the schemes that they came up with was to do with radio production, which is kind of where I come from doing this. I started doing this because I remember doing my radio production stuff. I just needed an overlay for it because I couldn't really. I've always wanted to do a podcast, and I've brought it up several times with other Stagcraft members, but that's not here nor there. I think that's about maybe one more. How many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that'll do. 2, 3, 4. Coming down, and they started this scheme for radio production, and my friend was on the team who was starting it up, and he was like, "Oh, dude, we've got this radio suite. We've bought it. It's like £2,000 worth of stuff. So we've bought an iMac, which is completely unnecessary. We've bought microphones, which are just crazy good. They weren't Blue Yetis, but they were pretty darn good. We've got 4 of those. I think it was 4. Was it 2? Can't remember. We've bought a load of podcast microphones. We've got everything." And I was like, "Hell yeah, let's do this." And then we went ahead and we started just we were drafted into these teams, and there were several teams. I was in one, and it was a few of my good friends, a few people I didn't actually know. What am I doing? I am making more of this. Have we got any more smooth stone? Oh, dang it. And so we started producing this show. We called it Survive Till 3:35, because that was when school ended. It was 3:35 in the afternoon. Our school, not college. Our school would finish. Really bizarre time, but it's how it was. And so we ended up just producing this, and we were like, okay, it's hilarious. It's the best thing ever. I had a segment on there which was just me ranting just about general just crap, really, for no reason at all, and it was hilarious. At least I thought it was. Then we went and recorded it, and we had a live audience from our drama studio. We commandeered a few lessons of theirs, and we recorded in front of them. Several groups did, and punchline joke, and it was just like, silence. No one laughed. This is like the year 9s, so they're like, you come into secondary school at year 7, and so they've had 2 years of just like stupid jokes and stuff, and they think they're really funny, and then it came to us who are year 10s and 11s, and we're like super funny because like I'm in it, and that was why we were funny, because it just fell flat like a pancake. It was just so stupid. Looking back at it, it was terrible. Our entire production was terrible, but it ended up that this fell like a pancake. It wasn't really something I cared about too much. It wasn't like I was getting extra credit or anything for this. I wasn't getting an extra grade or something. I was just doing that, and so I wasn't too bothered. Then it came to the point where it was like, oh, well, we're done now, so what are we gonna do? We've got nothing. The studio has just been left. No one knows the password because the guy the guy who set up the computer has dyslexia, and he can't spell Tchaikovsky. So we were like, oh, well, I've got it written, and he wrote it down for us, and we knew where it was, and we knew how to spell it in his way, and we got onto the computers, and we were just like, yeah, we can carry on from now, miss, and she would leave, and everyone just was like, cool, let's do this, let's smash this out the park, and we just made our own load of music in that room. It was crazy. One of my best friends now, he was on it. He was a part of that, and he made some really funny stuff. Him and I wasn't his best friend then. We hardly spoke. I was actually quite scared of him, I guess. I didn't get on with him too well. Wasn't sure why. I don't like it when people don't like me. I find it very uncomfortable. But he was alright. He actually allowed me to come along, and I filmed it, and I took the editorial role in it. I didn't write any of the music, I didn't sing. I helped with like audio editing because I had a Mac at the time, and I knew how the programs worked. Well, everyone knew how the programs worked because we were taught. But I knew a few things. And they made these songs, and we actually posted them to YouTube. They're still up. And they were just the dumbest things. There was like, one was about people who are scamming others to save bees. We're like, okay, bees are in decline. We need to save them. So it was like they wrote this whole song, and it just like ended with the punchline like, we're all con men, and that was just the funniest thing ever. It was just like brilliant, perfect. It's actually my favorite song of theirs still. It's just so brilliantly made. But like, this is what ended up with the £2,000 radio studio my school bought. Just 4 guys just commandeered it for a few years, and just like, yep, we're doing work now. Honest, this is like work and stuff. And we just did that for like a couple of years before we left. That's looking alright. I'm gonna bring it out one though. I'm gonna bring the edge out one. Yeah, so radio production was actually kind of one of the places where I started with this. I wrote my own terrible material. I helped the editing role, I couldn't be bothered with the producer because wait, was that the producer in my group? Don't think it was. I actually got on with my producer. It's the other group that didn't get on that. What the the other groups didn't actually get on with their producer because she was a little bitch. She probably won't watch this because I don't speak to her at all. And I would find it very funny if she actually found this. Didn't like her. Simple. The other group, they didn't get on. All my best friends at the time were in another group, which actually made me very sad because I couldn't write funny things, because the way my jokes typically work, like they come from inspiration of those around me. I take in who I know, what they find funny, and how that would impact on the group. That's kind of how you got to work these things if you're telling jokes. Is who's it going to offend the most, and is that a wise idea on offending them? Because usually you get people who are like, oh, that's really nasty, you should stop. It's like, but a lot of my friends are like, oh, you went there, that's truly hilarious. They're very much for the phrase banter. I don't like the word banter though, because I'll take the mick out of people, take the piss or whatever you want, but it does get to a point where it can be bullying, and I'll never take it that far. I don't like to. I kept on with the whole. I don't like stale jokes. So like, I kept up with memes a lot. So, like, cool story, bro, was one of mine. I hung on to that for a long time. The way I just said that made it sound like I invented it. Didn't. Totally didn't. Thought it was the best thing ever, though. Whoever did create it, he's a very funny person, or she. But, yeah, that's, I hung on to those for a lot whilst in secondary school. Memes were like my way of joking around, because I wasn't very funny back then. It was only when I got to the point where I was starting to be just so offensive against people that they thought that I was just making jokes. But yeah, some people I wasn't. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, I met Will in secondary school. We went to the same secondary school, and Will is the year above me anyway, still. So when I was in year 7, he was in year 8 and all that. So he left school a year before I did, and he's been in college a year longer than I have. I think he's done a 3rd year to get into university then. So he's going this year into university, which is going to be very strange. So I won't speak to him too much, so there might not be many videos with him. But I met Will, it would have been 2009, which is when I went to South Africa. If you want to know my story about the time I went to South Africa, it is in my playlist of my my solo Minecraft series. I think it's episode 20 something in my season 1 of Minecraft, under that playlist. It is entitled South Africa, so it won't be too hard to find. That's actually just recounts all the antics that me and my friends got up to on that holiday. I think there's so many more that I've thought of since, things that have happened there that I don't think I've said in that video. I'll have to go over it, maybe do a holiday season thing where I just recount funny stories. But yeah, I met Will in 2009 when we went to South Africa. I didn't really talk to him much. He was just kind of there. It was when we got back that I started talking to him a lot, because a friend of mine made friends with him. I'm just going to just turn all that into Oakwood. They became very close friends, and so did I, because I was kind of like an outsider. That makes me sound kind of lonely, but my friend and Will were like good friends, and then I'd be with the other friend, and then I'd talk to Will, and me and Will get on like a house on fire. We live nearby, and that's kind of where that went from. But yeah, this is it's looking kind of good, don't you think? I'm gonna have to obviously raise that up one now, so it's supporting the actual roof. But I'll do that in a bit. I want to get this roof done. It's kind of weird how I'm filling in this circle by each time I have to come back up here. It's not a bad thing at all. Getting the now I'm gonna have to do it all again. Getting the job done, really, isn't it? I'm gonna have to put some windows in here as well because I need to get some light. Yeah, actually, this would probably be a good time to do this. If anyone watching this, if you're a subscriber, and you've got like questions you want to ask, I might compile some questions. If you guys want to do that, I'll do an AMA. So ask me anything, and if I deem it alright, I'll put it in the video. This may be a long time coming, this AMA. Damn it. But you know, if you want to ask me some questions, go ahead and ask them, and I'll do a building video where I answer all you guys' questions, if you've got any at all. If you don't have any questions, then I will just make more episodes of not me answering questions about me. And I might get someone else on with me from the Stagcraft server, do like a Q&A with them, like I did with ControlVee when he first joined. It's like our first episode together. I think it was a Q&A where he just posed a lot of questions whilst we were mining, and why you do this? I might do that with Papa, actually. Might see what he's doing, because just stuff and things and stuff. But anyway, I think this has gone on long enough. It's probably over half an hour now, and if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and freaking turn over. I guess I will see you next time. Peace.